Hello everyone, welcome to our channel, and today we have a video about Disassembly and increasing the fishing reel Fox Stratos 12,000 VS. It's very big, it's huge fishing reel. It is for carps. And you can see it in comparison with another one. This is mine, and this is very small in comparing with our carp one. So let's start. I have already took this handle off. This is disadvantage of it. There is a noise here, you know. Our knob makes some noise. Inside something is broken and the noise is really strong. So it's a little bit annoying. It's a little bit irritating, and we will check it out. You know what's broken here. I can't say that I loaded it somehow very strong or something. Just maybe something rub off. I don't know. We'll check it. But we need to go to our fishing reel because it's more important. There is so much things there, so many details, so many screws, you know, and we'll have to put up with it. Yeah, we'll see everything. Let's take the bobbin off. This thing is called bobbin. Yeah, that's funny. So let's look at its condition. This is bobbin. We have awesome another here. There is some shims there, friction shims, but I've already told you about it, and I will tell you about it later, how to cater friction shims. I don't think that we need to stop on it here right now, so we'll talk about it a little bit later, or you can find the video on our channel. So firstly, until getting access to our case, we need to put the sensors off. I've through this case of our fishing reel, not to forget where our sensors are, and now I will not be able to confuse place of it. They just used to make this fishing reel look a little bit better, etc., something like that, but they doesn't have some very important feature or something. So I will not use them again. I will just put some silicone here instead of them, because as I have already told, they're not very important. So let's start with taking the rudder off. We need to put it from pinion, put it off. Also, we need to put our ratchet off. We need to up our stock, then we are putting it off this way, the first one, and this is our gear, this is our shim. As you can see, it has already had dirty on it. It has already so dirty. Now we need to unscrew. We need to unscrew the knot there. But first, I'm going to show you this crease. So we're taking it off not to spoil our tool, our key. So you can see there's so much dirty here on mine. It's grease and mixture with dirty, maybe some water. But I can see, you know what I can see? I can see rust there. First we need key head and 15. But we need to take this screw off. It protects a little bit. I'm taking this thing off. We've got access to the nut. We're unscrewing it. We are unscrewing it clockwise. So we are putting these off. Now we need to up the rudder. Let's look at it. It's absolutely clear. So we've got access to the momentum stopper. It's too big here, it's just enormous, you can see. But we can often find this big rudder, this big stopper, my bad, in Carp reels. So firstly we need to open the back case to check if there is something there, maybe some screws. Yeah, we have the screw here that holds our keys. Also, we have a plastic there. This plastic holds our snack. We're unscrewing 6 screws. Don't confuse them. Don't mix them up because they're a little bit different. I really advise you not to mix them up. Also, we need to unscrew these 2 screws. I've unscrewed all the screws and now we're opening the case. We've done that. There is nothing on the cover. You can see how big here there is here. Just enormous gear. But this is quite, usual for the Fox firm. So next, let's look inside it. I really advise you to make some marks here, to make a mark of the main gear and different marks when you need it. So just do it once and it will be always on your fishing reel. It's quite convenient. And you need to guess that. You need to guess it later. So I've done these marks. I've done it by marker and then I would do it like scratches. We're putting the main gear off. This is our main gear. As we can see, it's not it's not in a very bad condition or something. So we'll re-grease it later. Let's look inside it. So you can see that this device is a little bit more difficult than the previous reels. We just have many details here. It's not a difficult device. There's just many small details. So we need to put the stock off. I can see that stock is covered by something. Maybe by water or by grease. I hope it's not rust. So we need to wash it later. I don't think that there is meaning to disassemble by trainer. There's nothing spoiled here or something. Because it doesn't have very big. But we can understand that we first need to put this memento stopper firstly, and so we'll be able to take the secondary gear off. We need to understand what gears are straighten this thing to our keys. We'll unscrew 4 screws and we'll check it out. Yes, we can see that our running clutch is open. It means that we unscrewed the right screws. A little bit later, I will tell you about how to disassemble and grease our running clutch. Some people are afraid to disassemble it, but there's nothing difficult here. There's nothing to be afraid of. When some masters tell you horror stories about it and they make you feel fear, just don't listen to them, okay? You'll be able to do it. We've got access to the fishing reel. Also, we can see a shim here, and this small spring. Just don't lose anything from here. Now we don't need to put the pinion off, or it also called secondary gear. It's quite heavy thing. I can see the shim, the plastic shim here. This is regular shim. Don't lose it. Now I can see this fixing plank here. We need to take it off. I also think we need to unscrew these things. Unscrew the screw. We need to unscrew this plug so it will not interfere with our disassembling. We unscrew this cover. This is our plug, or also fork. We'll cater it to. We've taken this part off, and now we need to take our stock off. I think we need to unscrew it from this side. We can see screw here. So let's wipe it out and then unscrew the screw. pay your attention that this screw and then we're taking the stock off. Don't lose this shim. And now we need to put the snack and get it off. And we'll wash it. We're taking the cover off. Pay your attention that we have two shims here. Also, we can see the bearing here. Also, the bearing is from here, and we have one more here. And now we need to take the snack off. Also, we have two bearings here. We're taking it off. Let's look at the condition of the snack mechanism. So, the condition is very good. The grease is a little bit dark, a little bit black. With time, it's normal. Now we need to take this gate off. It's also covered with a bad grease. This is our linkage. Pay your attention. We have a shim here, or you can lose them. Be very careful with it. Also, we need to put these gears off. Pay your attention. We have sleeve here. It has a particle from. Don't miss its direction. Don't confuse its direction. Just don't confuse its direction. And we are taking this gear off. Also, this gear. Also, we have a small sleeve here. We need to take it off. So that's all. There's nothing very difficult here. So now I'm going to wipe it out with a cloth. I don't think there is any meaning to unscrew this part. Everything is great there. So all these things, we'll clean them. When I will finish washing it, I'll be back. So I'm here. I washed all these details. Let's look at the conditions of its mechanism. Stoke has an excellent condition. Schnee has an excellent condition too. Also, this is our main gear. But all in all, this fishing reel wasn't used too much, because my previous one was used so much. I've used it for about 3 years. Yeah, and this one is almost new. This is our main gear. It has a great location. So everything has a great condition. We had this thing. We have this bobbin here. It counts with help of 2 shims. Their condition is great, excellent. So what's about when I thought it's rust? The thing is that we have knot here, and the knot is there with help of a bronze sleeve, and that bronze sleeve is hidden, and part of this piece were on our thing and on our stock too, because of this sleeve. When it's driving off, it gives you some crease. It's like bronze, so it looks like rust. Really looks like that. But don't be afraid, it's only bronze dust and nothing more. So this is just bronze dust, nothing more. It looks like rust, but it's not at all. You'll be convinced that it's not rust at all. It's only some dust. So we are putting our friction stopper here, our friction brake. We need to put here stopper spring, and then we need to grease the surface of this thing. We'll put it in its place. I'll grease it by TG07 grease DG. I put it in this gear from tube because we can't understand in tube how much it is, and it's not very convenient to use greases in tubes. Really not convenient in using. I think that was a bad decision of the firm to do it. I don't know why, but it's really a bad decision. It's not very convenient to work with tube. This gear is much more convenient. So we are greasing it, not to let the water get inside. This shim only helps your friction shim. We are putting it in its place. That's all. That's done. This knot is done. and we're going to crease. So I'm not going to show you these creasing, just I think you've seen it before. Just these things. I will crease with a strong crease that's used for Carp creasing. You can find everything in the description box. For snack and other gears, I will grease a little bit more grease. It's TG07 stock. I will grease it with this grease. It's really nickel. So let's start. We are doing it this way, you can see. We're putting it. Try not to miss the places where is more contact. Just don't miss this place. As we remember from the previous videos, we don't need to use very much greasing, because just extra grease will go away of your gear on the other details, and it's not useful at all. It's only bad way of doing. We have many bearings here, and if your grease will get onto the bearing or on the other mechanism, it's prohibited, prohibited, really. It's not allowed. So we're doing the same with the secondary gear. It's ready. Also, we need to grease this sleeve that's on this place. Inside we're going to grease it TG07, it's night grease. Yet inside it we will have stock. We don't grease the inside part before putting this sleeve on its place. We need to grease our gear and put it on its place. We are putting it on its place. And also our prone sleeve. You can see how we're putting it on its place. Okay, that's done. That's ready. That's work. The trainer works. Everything works. So, we are going on. We need to grease this gear that's on the snack. So we're going to grease the same grease as we did on this one, because they just work together. We're greasing it this way, you can see. They will exchange their greases. So this grease is ready. And also we'll grease the snack. And we'll put it on its place with this gear. We'll grease snack with the grease TG07. Don't use so much grease, okay? we're doing it. We're putting it on this hose. That's ready. Now we'll put everything on its places. We need 2 bearings to put them on their places. We're doing it, you can see. We're putting the snare here. Also, we use the gear here. We're putting it here. So, that's done everything on its places. On the back of it, we're putting 2 bearings. Also, don't forget about 2 shims we had here. And before fixing our snack mechanism, we need to put our linkage on the gate. So we're doing it this way. You can see only this way. Putting our carriage here. And fix our gate. That's ready. Now we can put our fixing plank. It holds all these things. And now we need to fix our snack. You can see it's going left to right by this plastic. We need to crease it a little bit. And then we can fix the snack with it. Let's check it. Everything is fixed. Now we need to crease these plugs. It calls fork. We crease them. It's high part of it. We are doing it this way. Also, we need to put our plastic here that keeps this fork or this plug here. We've done it. Now we need to put our secondary gear in its place. We need to remember that we had shim here. Don't forget to put it on its place. And we are putting it on its place. Now we can put this momentum stopper in its place. We are not going to cater it because it's in excellent condition. We don't need to do something with it. Let's check it. Let's work. Let's check. So everything works. So we're screwing these screws. This construction of our running clutch is very lucky because it's separate mechanism. So this is in its place. we need to put the main gear in its place, and after that we can put stuck in place here. So we need to grease places where we have bearings, where bearings holds. Now we're putting it on its place according marks we've made, according to the marks. Also, we need to grease our stock and put it in its place. We put stock in its place, and also we need to put fix screw there. So we need to move our carriage a little bit. Then we can put shim here and screw it. Stock is on its place. Also we need to close the case. That's done. Let's check it. And now we're going to gather everything and check it. We're going to connect my bed. I've already done this lever arm and everything is done. I think that's ready. I think there is no meaning to talk about how to gather the roller. I think you have already seen it in my previous videos, so you can look some previous videos on our channel to know how to do it. So everything is easier here. One thing is this knob. I've tried to unscrew it, but I couldn't because it's on thread retainer and it doesn't give me to unscrew it. I don't know what to do. I'm gonna to weak this thread retainer, and if I will not be able to do something, so I will just leave it out. And if I will broke the screw, I don't know what will be then, so you need to be very careful with it. So that's all. I hope this video will be useful to you. In the case if you will want to unscrew, if you want to disassemble your fishing reel, if you will have any questions about this fishing reel, just let them in the comment section below. So that's all. Subscribe on our channel, give likes, share this video. Good night, goodbye.